Once, our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was walking out with his companions from the backside of Jannat al-Baqi, Medina. As he was stepping out, he saw a very old man with a colorful hat on his head, a colorful belt with diamonds around his waist, a bell in his left hand and a net in his right hand. This old man said, "Assalamu alaikum ya Rasulullah, O Prophet of Allah, may the peace of Allah be upon you." To our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, the Prophet, peace be upon him, did not reply to his salam. This old man knew very well why our Prophet, peace be upon him, did not return his salam. After all, this old man was not like any other man. He was Shaitan, the cursed one. Then Shaitan said, "Salamu alaykum ya Rasulullah, Allah's peace be upon you, O Prophet of Allah." Then our Prophet, peace be upon him, accepted his salam. Now the companions of the Prophet, peace be upon him, understood that this was the cursed one, Shaitan, and they were all surprised to see the cursed one personally. Without any fruitful results, Shaitan attempted to misguide even the prophets and imams. Shaitan, the cursed one, used meet with the prophets as to answer their questions. In fact, it was obligatory on him, the cursed Shaitan, to answer the questions of the messengers of Allah. Our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, though he possessed full knowledge, asked Shaitan the following questions for the sake of his companions. Our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, O Shaitan, what is this hat? Shaitan, the cursed one, O Prophet of Allah, peace be upon him, my colorful hat is this world. I present this world with all transient materialistic goods, perishable benefits, and temporary enjoyments. Once a person gets caught by this colorful hat of mine, then that person stays in my control and forgets all about the hereafter. Prophet, peace be upon him, Shaitan, what is this belt you are wearing with gold and diamonds around your waist? Shaitan, the cursed one, O Prophet, peace be upon him. This is my second weapon which keeps my backbone strong, O Prophet, peace be upon him. When believers do not fall into my trap by my hat, then I use this weapon. Prophet, peace be upon him, but what is it? Shaitan, the cursed one, O Prophet, peace be upon him. These are the materialistic unveiled women of this world. Through these women I deceive the believers. Prophet, peace be upon him, Shaitan, what is this bell you are holding in your left hand? Shaitan, the cursed one, this is a bell through which I destroy the faith among of the believers. Prophet, peace be upon him, how do you do that? Shaitan, the cursed one, whenever I see believers arguing, getting into minor verbal antagonisms or disagreements with each other, then I ring this bell. As I ring this bell, these believers get into major verbal fights and start saying things to each other such as backbiting, false accusations, or using bad language, due to which their own faith disappears from their hearts. Prophet, peace be upon him, what is this net you are holding? Shaitan, the cursed one, when I see the believers not getting trapped by any of my weapons, then I throw this net at them as my last weapon. Prophet, peace be upon him, but what is this net? Shaitan, the cursed one, O Prophet of Allah, peace be upon him, this is Riya, performing good deeds only to show people. Whenever I see that your believers are performing all the good deeds and that they are not getting caught by my weapons, then I throw this net at them. By stepping into this net their good deeds, which they performed for Allah, become invalid, because the believers gradually develop an ego in themselves while performing their prayers, observing fasts, performing hajj, paying zakat, charity and khums, and several other duties towards Allah. They perform all these and other good deeds, but after they get caught by my net, they show their good deeds to others and think that they have done a favor for Allah by performing such good deeds. They tell people when they perform night prayers. They tell people when they fast. They tell people when they go to hajj. They give money and charity, but only to show off or for their own personal interest. This is how they eventually feel superior to those people whom they know are not performing these good deeds. All these actions, which take place after they step into my net, makes their good deeds go to waste.